In the heart of London, the Gadget Geeks invite members of the public to come and hear their latest gadget ideas. Meet Ralph, a skydiver who over the last 20 years has jumped out of 5,000 planes. The lads want to enlist Ralph's help, testing a gadget they hope will blow his mind, literally.
We're going to make a mind-control parachute.
We reckon we can get a device that will read the skydiver's mind, and they leave the plane, and as they're falling, they concentrate on a certain thought, and when it detects that, poof, the chute opens.
Will you put your life on the line and trust in our technology and try it out for us?
Yes, I'm prepared to give it a go.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This here is going to be the key to our success. Behold, the mind-reading helmet.
And that can read my thoughts?
Sort of. So if we put it on and we say, think about this, it will learn what that is and then give me a signal when that pattern happens again.
Glad that's all clear. The plan is to send a signal from Tom's headset to a small explosive cutting charge that Charles will rig to release the ripcord and hopefully deploy the world's first mind-controlled parachute. Hopefully.
Colin?
Yep.
If I can show you this box here, what I want you to do is just close your eyes now and just go as calm as you can and zen as you can and just try to think of nothing. Calm now. See that box?
I see it.
I want you to imagine pushing that as hard as you can. Push it into the screen. You ready?
Yeah.
Push it. That's working perfectly. We've now taught the headset what Colin's brain's like normally and what it's like when he's thinking of pushing. This is going to send a signal to this box here, which is going to send a signal to that there, which is worrying me because Charles found it under his desk and I don't know what it is.
It's a confetti bomb with a little bit of explosives inside. So it works the same as the cutting charge that we'll have, and this just sends a little electrical signal to it, which will blow it up.
Cool.
If Colin can successfully detonate Charles's blue bomb with his mind, it will mean the same can be done to the cutting charge which deploys the parachute.
Whenever you're ready. I make you jump.
My brain works! It really works! That's brilliant. That's brilliant as well.
When Ralph jumps out the plane, it's not going to be like here. It's not going to be a calm barn with no distractions. It's going to be plummeting towards the ground, wind rushing past him, and there's going to be a lot more going on in his head.
The lads are off to one of the world's largest indoor skydiving wind tunnels to test the kit.
We know that the brain-reading software works. We know that it can get a signal under test conditions in our barn. But the trouble is, we're now going to be in a wind tunnel, and Colin's going to be in there with 180-mile-an-hour wind in his face. I don't know if he's going to be able to maintain the concentration required to actually get this to work.
They've created a mind-control-equipped skydiving helmet and want to know if the kit and Colin's mind can work in free-fall conditions.
Yeah, I've got a signal. I've got a signal, amazingly.
The kit's operational. Now, can Colin control his emotions and push that little red box with his mind while floating in 180-mile-per-hour winds?
The problem is Colin's not a skydiver. He's never done anything like this before. We're getting so much noise. There's just so much going on in his head that the system can't cope. He's trying, but there's 10,000 other thoughts all competing in there.
And 9,000 of them are windy, windy, windy.
How was that, Colin?
That is an absolute mind cluster. Absolute. Trying to do what he's telling me to do and think about pushing the box.
From my perspective, I think I've had more fun than anything today. But have we got anything useful information out of this?
We do know that the headset works inside the helmet, through all that wind tunnel noise. If it manages that, it'll work on the skydiver, no worries.
Yeah, and he'll be completely relaxed as well, unlike me. Like, dog out the car window.
With enough technical issues to deal with, it's decided to take the British weather out of the equation and head for sunny Spain. Well, slightly less cloudy in Spain. In the hangar, Ralph is packing his parachute and attaching the live cutting charge. He shows the guys what will happen when or if the charge is activated.
When you pull the pin, the flap's open and the spring escapes.
If it works for Ralph, Would I want to do it myself? No.
No.
So, I've done some pretty stupid things in my time, but for some reason I don't know, this skydiving just don't sit right with me for some
Are
reason.
you suggesting that I'm stupid?
No, I'm not suggesting you're stupid, Ralph. I think, you know, I've every confidence in your ability as a human being.
Before he can jump, Ralph needs to complete the brain training exercise with Tom.
You can train on any physical action you want, so it can be that idea of pushing the virtual cube, or it can be the physical movement you would go to pull a ripcord.
Let's stick with the orange cube. I'm pushing it away because that seems to work quite well. I'm trying on.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
The main chute can only be deployed if Ralph can replicate this thought in free fall. With all technical checks completed, the time has come to finally put the device to the test.
If this doesn't work, we don't get another chance. So hopefully...
Well, the lads have succeeded in creating the world's first mind-operated parachute.
Every worst-case scenario is going through my head, and I'm not even up on the plane.
Sorry, Ralph. First time at mine parachute. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling ecstatic, mate. Very confident. Everything's going to be good.
It's going to be fine, as long as he leaves the plane.
Tom's done all his triggery things on his computer.
Yeah.
So I can imagine him down there now having absolute kittens over this. Yeah, definitely.
Not picture that at all.
No.
The trouble is, my brain is now going, did I do that properly? Did I set the right things running? And I know I did. It's like when you leave the house, you think you've left the oven on. I'm sure there's a setting I haven't quite got right.
This is it. The cutting charge is armed. Ralph jumps from 13,000 feet. He has until 2,000 feet in which to detonate it with thought alone.
Let's hope it works!
Halfway, and a worried Ralph checks his altimeter. He's running out of sky.
Should be listening, it should be listening, it should be listening. Give it a... Come on, let's see a canopy, let's see a canopy.
They're tiny already! So tiny!
Come on.
There it goes. It works.
Oh, that was awesome. Canopy has deployed and everything is good.
One last look at his altimeter before Ralph successfully thinks about pushing that little red box and the mind control chute opens. Amazing. Ralph lands and the party begins.
We must have made parachuting history, surely. Nobody's done this before,
Yes.
surely not.
We have invented the world's first mind-controlled parachute.
So there you have it. The world has a new gadget. The mind-controlled parachute features a brain-reading headset housed inside a skydiving helmet, linked to an explosively cut parachute ripcord. It's not for the faint-hearted or the weak-minded, but it works, earning the Geeks invention a 5-star rating for this landmark in aviation history.